Well, let me tell you why I wanted to play this game, folks. Designer Mark Swanson, like a lifetime ago, I don't know, back in, I don't know, sometime between 2015 and now, put out a big, epic board game called Feudum, which I always wanted to try out because I just loved the look of it, and it seemed like it did so many really cool, unique, quirky, oddball things, or odd bird things, in the name of his publisher. But I've always kept an eye on him ever since. And when I saw that this, I believe, is his third published game, or by the time it comes out, it'll be his third, maybe his fourth, because I know there's another one that he's working on right now. But when I saw this one and saw that, oh, the subject matter of this is great. I love the idea of, card play trying to make the perfect combination of, I guess you could kind of think like, oh, my little flock here is a little engine of terrain traversal. Every turn I am playing these cards from my hand, trying to cultivate the right actions at the right time to build the right racetrack, for lack of a better term, as we race from north, fleeing the winter, down to the warmer southern climes. Also, constantly manipulating and reforming our flock so that it will actually be able to travel with the peak efficiency possible. But sometimes I rearrange things so that I can hit certain spots so I can trigger events in the world. And all of this while trying to juggle the fact that the bigger and bigger my flock gets, the more danger I'm in. Because while it is a race to get through 10 terrains, and somebody crossing that finish line is what triggers the end of the game. Usually, if I get to the point where I've got a flock that's so big that there are 7 birds in it, then I'm done. I stop right there, and chances are I just lost. So, not only are you building it, bearing in mind the right powers at the right time, the right combination of terrain so you can move more efficiently, but you're also building it with an eye towards tearing it apart, because you can't let it get too big too fast. And that's a really cool, fun, offbeat, clever little puzzle. And I thought, my goodness, finally, I get to play one of Mark's games because it would be a good fit for me and Jen. And having played it with Jen now, I can say yes. Boy, Feudum must be really good because it turns out Mark Swanson is a very good designer. Both Jen and I were very impressed. Both, of course, by the presentation. I mean, this little player mat is lovely. You don't need it. This is an optional extra. Even just putting the cards on your table. But, man, these metal pre-painted geese, see if I can get, you can see them up close. They are just wonderful. Absolutely lovely. The art is great. And the look and the production value of this game lives up to the puzzly gameplay of it. And another thing is, this game is fast. We were just trying to race 10 steps. And heck, if you watch the run through I did and just skip right here to the final thoughts, you can see how you could spend quite a bit of time just building up for the occasional really big sprint, or you could be slowly inching your way forward and reconfiguring your flocks every step of the way. Both ways are perfectly valid, and it's really all about how are you going to make these cards work together with powers like being able to shift locations of them, or events like saying, oh, you know what, my hunter shot at me, I have to completely shuffle up my entire flock and reconfigure it, and what's it going to be now? I don't know. Maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll be what you need and you just have to make a little bit of surgery, or maybe you've got to start rebuilding. Or maybe you say, you know what, okay, well, that didn't work out very well, I'm going to start pruning some of these away to make room for other ones, etc., etc. So the puzzle is omnipresent in this quick little, is it a filler length? It's certainly less than a half an hour for me and Jen playing it. And, it is a fun, engaging race, that half hour or less of play. And, I liked it quite a bit. Now, one thing I should say is, I have not played them yet, but as I understand it, when this game is crowdfunding, and you can learn more about that by hitting the I in the top right corner screen or follow the links down in the show notes, there's going to be 2 expansions available for this as well. One of them I would be very excited to try. One of the 2 expansions introduces a second deck full of geese that are superpower geese. And the only way you can collect them is if you go out of your way to land on spots that have you do encounters. And see, that's an interesting thing. In the main game, the number one thing above all else is just get to the end. You saw me make a move that had me skip a whole bunch of encounters. But all of a sudden, when you're playing with this objective, you want to hit those encounters so you can get access to those super powerful birds that aren't in the base game. And I think that could really change things up and really introduce more varied strategy. And I mean, those new birds from the powers I've read that they've got, they are game changers. As it turns out, Mark Swanson makes very interesting and, from my limited experience, very entertaining designs. And I have enjoyed my time with Flockers. And before I go, let me just say apologies, Amy. Thinker Themer, another one of the greatest board game YouTube channels there is, Amy and Maggie. Amy put this on as her number 8 most anticipated game of 2026. And I know she wanted to get this because she wanted to be demonstrating it for you today, but it just didn't work quite out that way, and so I'm covering it. And I'm sorry, Amy. Maybe I'll talk to Mark and see if he'll let me forward this down to you down under so you can play it, because I know you're very excited about it too. And I'll just tell you right now, it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Folks, that is Flockers.